on YouTube and record it, because I understand that it's forever. Like when it first happened, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have control over my emotions and I was not listening to my husband. But when I started listening to my husband, it was because my husband was like, he was like, it's not that I don't want you to defend yourself or to say whatever you want to say. He was like, because I got your back, it don't matter. He was just like, I just don't want you speaking out of anger. Like, I want you to be in a different headspace before you address that. And that's where I am. Like, girl, when I tell you I don't care, I don't care. But y'all know how many videos or how many comments that I get about it, how many questions y'all ask me about it. And y'all know that for the most part, depending on your algorithm, sometimes if you search my name, at least one of those videos is gonna pop up. And I've never tried to stop it, and I'm not gonna try to stop it now. I'm not, but I need y'all to understand, this is not a video of me beefing with nobody, nothing. The things that I reference that are said about me in certain videos are things that y'all tell me in the comments. I don't watch the videos. I don't sit back and go, oh, can you believe I did? Like, what's gonna be really funny? There's only one video that I've watched all the way through, and that was the one where he was like, oh, like she's not a real expert and her instructor failed her or whatever, and that I used to specialize and be an advocate for relaxers or whatnot. Other than that, and then I saw a snippet of that one clip with him like, which would speak to me directly. It's like, I need y'all to not be so easily manipulated into believing that everybody that you see is just so mad and flustered. Like, I'm just a really like animated person, but like, I'm not mad, I'm not upset. Low key, I just got chin-chinned by my daughter. She was like, people really think like, oh, you had beef with this person. I'm like, what? Like, no, I don't. What are you talking about? So with all of that being said, now everybody's at a place where they've followed this person. Like, you come across my videos, I've been saying the same shit for over 10 years. Same thing. And so now you're seeing that everything that I was saying was right, and that everything that I said was going to happen. When you said I didn't know what I was going to talk about, it happened. And like that person said, it's not that, oh, I believe her now, I listen. No, what I said was going to happen. You went bald, so now you're coming back. So if we're all going to hold ourselves accountable, everybody has to ask themselves, like, what about that? Why do these situations keep happening? Because it's not just him, right? It was the same thing with the Gina Curl lady. When I tried to look out for y'all with the whole Gina Curl situation, black women everywhere was like, oh, you a hater, you just mad because that white lady getting her money, you should get your money too, da 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 da. And it was all a money grab. That's why I got this shirt on. It was the biggest hustle ever, and I can prove it to you, because I want you to go back and look at what's her name with the Gina Curl stuff. Go look at her channel. She hasn't made a video in a year. I don't know if something has happened to her physically or something. I do not know, so I'm not gonna speak on that. If something happened to the lady, my bad, I don't know, I don't be following that. But just give you an example, they haven't made a video in over a year, but that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Her last video was about people stealing the Gina Curl, which is crazy. Like, how somebody gonna steal some shit that ain't yours? But I digress. Anyway, but as people are like making the videos or whatever about Gina Curl, and how, oh my God, basically saying all of the shit that I was saying from jump when all of the black women of America was attacking me and things of that nature. But now all of the women who champion Gina Curl, none of them have made videos in the last 3 to 4 years. It is not a coincidence that every single person that championed Gina Curl hasn't made a video in 4 years. Why have 4 years for everybody? That's just crazy. Why is it that it's been 4 years for everybody? Interesting. But nobody looks at any of those things. We can keep going. We could keep going. Curly cuts, all of the things. So this person that I talked about in this video isn't about them. That's just one of the clearest examples of how black women, you guys have allowed yourselves to be rage baited to the top of like. And then now today in 2025, I'm just being real and authentic. It's like, damn, like now after y'all did all that shit, right? After everybody like talked all that shit, after I've had to look at all of these different blogs about me, after I've had to watch all of these different videos talking about me and attacking my character, not from Fuckboy Fresh, but other people, you know, seeing that stuff, it's like now today, it's like, oh, damn, you know, I didn't know. I used to see your shit like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. But now that I'm boyhead, damn, you right. Oh my God, damn, you real smart now. I'm boyhead. You know what you was talking about. It's like, what the fuck? So that's all we doing now? So now that's all I get. As much damage as y'all did to my algorithm and all of the things, all I get is a girl, I just thought you ain't know what the hell you was talking about, but like you did. I'm boyhead as hell. Can you help me figure it out now? It's like, so then what response are you expecting from that, right? What response are you expecting from that? Are you expecting the response of like, oh yeah, like, well here, I'll help, which most likely that's what I'm gonna give you, and that's fine. But I think you should ask yourself, like, why aren't you holding the motherfuckers that taught you this shit accountable the way you was trying to hold me accountable, is what I want to know. Why is it that all of the people who had y'all over on my channel and had y'all making all like the Reddit blogs and all of that shit about me are still up? How is it that y'all were all able to congregate like that, but none of y'all can congregate to hold these people accountable? Like, how does this work? How does this go? And is a person like me expected to just forget about all of that and then just stop talking about it just because y'all tired of talking about it? Absolutely not. That's not how this is gonna go. It's not. I've dealt with this for 8 years. For 8 years, the last 8 years, at least one time, at least 1 to 2 times every year, I have this flood of people coming to my channel, reporting my videos, sending me hate messages and hate emails and all of this shit. Having so many accounts flagged and all types, like literally disgusting. But y'all think that y'all can do this stuff to people, and then whenever y'all see that y'all was wrong, nobody's gonna take accountability for it. We're all just gonna move on. And it's like, why are you still talking about that? Why so much hate? Baby, there's no hate, but there's this thing called karma, and it's come around. That's what it is. And the thing is, I am not going to be the type of person, I'm not going to be the type of person that like just bites their tongue. I'm just not doing that. The veil is lifted. Everything's on Front Street now, and you just take it as you want to take it. But again, as you can see, I haven't watched any of the videos all the way through, so that's why I'm not, excuse me, I'm not sitting here like head on straightforward, like going through anything that the person said piece by piece and breaking it down, because what the fuck do I look like looking at a video of a man talking shit about me and responding to it? That shit is weird. It's weird. I don't know where y'all from and how y'all get down. Like, that shit is so weird to me. That it don't work like that. Where I'm from, if a dude has a problem with a female, when he approaches her, whatever man that is in her vicinity, that's her protector, is the one that he fucking talks to. So I'm just trying to figure out Like, in what world do y'all think that because we're on social media and because we're online that the rules of the street are somehow non-existent? No, it don't work like that. It don't. Like, y'all females may play those games, but I don't. And I also lost my father, so I don't put my husband in dusty ass situations. And to me, this situation has never been serious enough for me to have my husband move the way that he moves. It ain't worth all of that. It's not. As you can hear, my husband's in the background laughing. Nobody's upset. Nobody's angry. Nobody's flustered. At one point in time, did it hurt my business? Absolutely. Y'all, if hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people are flagging one video or one channel daily, what do you think is going to happen to the channel? What do you think is going to happen to that person's algorithm? What do you think is going to happen to that person's views? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, but what's crazy, for a second, I'm not about to sit up here and lie like I was like, yeah. At one point, I'm not about to sit up here and play with y'all like that. Absolutely, I was. 24, 25-year-olds saying, oh my God, no. 26, 20, yeah, about 25, 26-year-olds saying, absolutely. What the fuck, man? Like, really? Like, I finally, I'm hearing clear as day from creation, like, no, you done with hair, do this, transition into this. And so that's what I did. And then once I do that, I got this making videos and stuff, messing with the algorithm, when this all of this hate just starts snowballing to my channel and all of the things. So then, of course, at that point, then is when I start getting angry. Never the person, right? But I start getting angry with God. I'm like, why would you have me stop doing hair just for me to have to deal with this shit and have to go back and forth? Like, what is this? Like, it was so stupid, and none of it was like warranted. None of it made sense. None of it was ever worth the battle. It was something so small and minute. I'm talking like, I remember vividly this one day, I had such a hard day because as soon as I wake up in the morning, bitch, fuck you. Oh, he already checked you, bitch. Da, 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 this and that. Soon as I wake up in the morning, to the point that I had to get a separate phone that I didn't answer my that caused me not to answer, not to look at my post. Like, my husband had me like low-key on a punishment, like, no, you don't check those messages until around this time, this day. Like, the level of hate was something that was so crazy. So in closing, I need you to understand that I don't give a damn how tired you are of hearing about it. I am just getting started. I have never defended myself. It's insane how you be like, it's over, it was squashed. How? Because first of all, we never had beef because I don't beef with niggas. But how could something be squashed and you never talk to the person? I haven't talked to you about nothing ever. After the Gina Curl stuff happened, you came in my live and then tried to say something like, oh, the Gina Curl lady, she threatened to sue me. We should link up. We think alike. And I'm like, no, we don't, nigga. Because I'm the snowball that you cause, that's not something that will ever melt. It's not something that I will ever go back on. My father taught me that when somebody shows you who they are, you believe them. And these last 8 years have shown me exactly who you are and what type of character you have. And everybody else should take this as a learning experience, right? Of what makes it, what makes you so attracted to content like this. Because the truth of the matter is, the women who are now discovering that I was right and they were wrong are also discovering that all they had to do was stop judging me for 1 second, get a mannequin and test out my methods, and everything would have been over 6 years ago. But no, y'all decided to stay on the hate train and on the hate bus. My father taught me that a dummy can't talk to themselves. Like an idiot can't talk to they'll have to talk to themselves. So So this is my first time in 8 years even like directly responding to anything. And again, this isn't, I hope that obviously there are going to be people who watch this and are going to be like, oh my god, she clocked it. Like, girl, I'm not, that's not what this is. It's not. I don't care nothing about none of that shit. That's so idiotic to me. I know I keep saying it, but the idea of a woman beefing with a man is so fucking delusional to me that it makes no sense. My mind can't even begin to wrap around that. Like, even before my husband, my dad has always been the biggest nigga in the room. Sorry, my dad has always been the biggest man in the room. Like, nobody ever chin checked my daddy. No, my daddy said whatever he wanted to say whenever he wanted to say it. Like, I've always had protectors. My mind cannot even register like, oh, if you got something to say, then just say it. For what? Just say it for what? What's gonna happen? What we gonna fight? We gonna do like what is this? What is it? And then as a woman, if you respond, as a black woman specifically, if I respond to all of these years of anything that I say, anything that I do, of course it'll be clipped and used as reaction on all of that shit, and it's cool. It's cool because regardless of how anybody perceives my energy right now, I don't know how else to say that I am in an excellent place. I'm in a great place. Did it crush me and business and my algorithm and the direction that I was thinking I was going in? Yes. But see, this is the thing. As a master alchemist, I am excellent at taking emotions, even some of the worst ones, and using them for my benefit. So all of that energy that I had, all of that negative energy that I had directed towards me, I didn't waste it. I turned it into something else. And I put that energy into other things. I put that energy into building my website. I put that energy into the 7-day challenge. And before you knew it, people were going from hearing hate pieces about me to being like, you know what? I'm about to sign up for her 7-day challenge because it sounds like she knows what she's talking about. So it went from you hurting my business to you being one of my biggest promoters. It went from my business being hurt and my views and my channel hurting so bad that I would be excited when people made hate videos about me, because people began to think, and they're like, wait a minute, he said that she was a relaxer specialist. Her whole channel, she only got 3 relaxer videos out of 1,000. He don't know what he's talking about. Let me watch more of her videos. And then before you know it, my community kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Like, low key, I need to add you to fucking payroll. Why you bullshitting? So then from that point, everything just started to snowball. And then I really stopped paying attention to it. Granted, there will always be a stray. You know why? Because I always answer my comments. Always. Y'all, all of y'all know, if you leave a comment here, you are going to get a response from me. Even if it's just a heart, you're going to get a response from me. So sometimes I will have people like, oh, Sam, what do you think about apple cider vinegar? And I've already made a video about it. So I would type in, send out apple cider vinegar. And every time I type in my name, I see this person. So I can't help it. Sometimes when I start talking, I'm like, yeah, she sails by the seashore and it's beer or something like that. But that's not because somebody's upset. That's not because somebody's angry or anything like that. So I know this video is long, but I do not want to have this conversation again. From now on, if somebody asks a question like, oh, Sin, you in this beef, I do not have beef. Women do not beef with men. They don't. I have no beef with nobody. There was no argument. There was no back and forth. There has never been a time. Let me tell you something. There has never been a time where this person has directly said anything to me. I have never received a direct email. I have never received a DM. I have never, fucking ever However, this person is constantly making video after video after video after video after video, which is fine. This has been going on for 8 years, not because of me, but because this person, when their views are low, when nobody's really paying attention, send out and his feelings about send out is a great fucking topic. And this is the thing, I don't have a problem with it. Get your money. I don't have an issue with it. You know why I don't have an issue with it? Because you've been getting money off my name for the last 8 or 9 years, I won't feel bad at all for what's coming next. It is what it is. I love you very much, and not that person, but all of y'all. I just need y'all to understand that just like we have fair use laws, you got fair use laws for content that don't have nothing to do with you. You definitely got fair use laws for shit that got your name in it. So I love y'all so much. I really hope that this answered your question. I don't really have too much to say other than that. And to be honest with you, if anything, I was disappointed that this is the conversation that I had, a conversation that I feel like needs to be had here on my channel, because no matter how many times I try to skate over it and not talk about it, I'm constantly getting this question. And I don't like the fact that everybody in Team Natural and the whole situation, everybody has like been throwing rocks for over a decade, and now everybody's backing up in corners hiding their hands, and it's insane. And my thing is, once again, where are all of y'all, where are all of the chicks that was super bold, like filing disputes and all types of shit with my videos or reporting my videos and stuff like that? Where are y'all at? Why aren't y'all holding these people accountable? Because y'all the ones that's bald head because y'all was listening to them. So like, what is this? It's just so interesting to see. So again, I love y'all so much. I really hope that this video really explained everything. I'm not really editing the video that much, other than like putting in the clips and stuff where they go for the videos that were made about me. Other than that, I don't nigga, like I truly don't know like what else to say. Like I Belle, mommy said something. I guess this is me defending myself. I'm just sitting here trying to think, like, did I say everything? Yeah, like could y'all please stop asking me if there's beef? Could you stop asking me what happened? Nothing happened between me and this person. This is a man who was on YouTube looking for content, saw my videos, thought that it would be something good for him to get views on, made a nasty video about me. But the very first video that I saw, I responded to. Shouldn't have done that. Husband was like, you know, until you are in a different place emotionally, don't you say shit else about. And then I did it, and now I'm in a different place emotionally. Y'all keep asking me about it, and that's what it is. So I love y'all, but I just need y'all to understand, like, these channels like this and people like this is why y'all so confused. This is why y'all don't understand. This is why y'all constantly, all of y'all going bald. None of y'all had to be bald head. None of y'all had to be bald head. If y'all would have listened to me 8 years ago when I said stop oiling and greasing and buttering y'all scalp, most of y'all would not have CCCA. And today in 2025, when they stop oiling and buttering and greasing their scalp, the bald spots fill in. And some of y'all think that it'll never get more dense. Yes, it will. It'll get you when the hairs first start coming back in. Remember, every follicle has everybody has anywhere between 1 to 4 strands coming up, right, out of the pore. So some of you when you have a bald spot right there, you will eventually, if your hair was like super duper thick, if you were a person who used to have 4 strands coming up out of the pore, then now instead of you having 4 follicles protruding out of each pore, now as they resetting themselves, it may be 1, but as time goes on and as your practices stay good, then it'll go from 1 to 2 to 3 back up to 4 if the patterns and the routines stay the same. But the grease, the oils, and the butters have to stop. And I need y'all to ask yourselves, like, as women, does it make sense for you to listen to some girl? Listen, I love y'all so much. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I am done having this conversation. I'm done talking about this. I know for a fact that the person is going to make a response video. I do not give a shit. I'm not making a response video to their response video. Y'all can constantly talk about me. Y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want to say. It does not matter, because as a research scientist, not only have I gave you guys the data, I gave you all my hypotheses, I have given you all my experiments, and today in 2025 I have more than proven that my theories are correct by the hundreds of women that you are constantly seeing with their own words out of their own mouth saying, I used to follow this person, I used to listen to this person, I used to think you didn't know what you were talking about too, and I changed my way of thinking, I listened, and now my hair is growing back. I can't believe it. I don't give a shit what any of y'all have to say, because at this point, anybody who has anything to say against me is a fucking is a hater. Like, there's literally nothing to talk about. As a research scientist, my conclusion has proven my hypothesis, and I will not prove myself to anybody else. So think what you want to think. Have whatever opinion you have to have about my personality and like the way I talk and the way I look and stuff. Like, say whatever you want to say. I don't really care. Your mama is how I feel. Like, my husband told me there's only a certain type of person that is going to entertain these types of people. So if you're one of those women, baby, we not meant to be in alignment with each other anyway. So again, I love y'all. I really hope that this video, I know I'm rambling now, but right now I'm literally trying to think of anything else that I could be forgetting, because I will not be talking about this again. Stop asking me this question. I do not beef with men.